Long ago, in the area Sumatra, West Sumatra, to be praised, there lived a king who ruled justly and wisely. His name was Bagindo Ali. The king was known to be friendly and generous to his people. Besides that, the king also had a hobby of hunting. Almost every week, the king went to the forest to hunt. The king is known to be very good at archery. His arrows are always on target for life. If the king has released an arrow from his bow, the target must be hit. So, is the king skilled in archery. One day, the king went to hunting accompanied by his 3 bodyguards. Easily, in a day, the king could bring home 1 or 2 deer he had hunted, but this time, the king did not manage to bring one. Finally, the king decided to return this place. On the way home, a girl saw a very large deer. The king immediately took his bow and arrow. The king hastily released his bow and whoosh! The king shot missed it, and the deer immediately ran for safety. The king was annoyed, and the king shot missed gazed after the big deer, but unfortunately the deer ran too fast and disappeared in the middle of the forest. The king was angry because he failed for the first time hunting and said, "I will catch the deer until I get it." Then the king and his entourage refused to return to the palace and returned to the forest to hunt. It's been 4 days, the king and his guard in the forest looking for a poor mouse. The guard seemed desperate in inviting the king to return to the kingdom, but the king, instead of listening to the bodyguard advice, was angry. "I will not go home until I cut off the deer's head," so did the king. Finally, the 7th day, the kings managed to find the deer. This time, the king shot the deer carefully and whoosh! The arrow pierced the deer's. That king immediately ran. The deer was stretched and cut off his neck. The deer broke. Blood red splashed the king's clothes. Not only that, the king also chopped in the anger, and with great energy the king threw the deer stick into the sky. The deer stick was so strong it flew high and hit a hill until the hill perforated by the impact of the deer stick, and the deer stick landed on a hill opposite the perforated hill. Now, the hollow hill is known by the local community as Bukik Pasuak, which in Indonesian means Bukit Tembus atau Bukit Bolong.